Right now at 6:30. An inmate still on the run tonight after escaping work detail at the ACI. What officials say you should do if you think you've seen him. Plus, the investigation continues following a mass shooting near a Tennessee university. We'll tell you what police believe led to it.
And the raindrops have already started to fall in southern New England. I'll let you know if it's going to interfere with any holiday weekend plans for tomorrow.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source, ABC 6 News at 6:30.
Our top story tonight at 6:30. One person tragically killed on Route 95 North in Providence last night. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Alyssa Azara. Rhode Island State Police responded near the Clifford Street overpass around 11:40 and found the person dead on scene. Police say the victim was the passenger of a car that stopped in the breakdown lane and walked into the travel lane before being hit by several vehicles. Multiple people stopped and cooperated with first responders. No charges have been filed at this time. New tonight on ABC 6 News at 6:30. 4 adults are without a home tonight after a fire in New Bedford. It happened early this morning just before 2:30 at a residence on the corner of Belleville Avenue and Humphrey Street. Firefighters arrived to the smoke alarms going off and smoke coming from a second floor window. No one was injured and the Red Cross is helping those 4 people. Providence police are investigating a stabbing that injured one person. It happened early Saturday morning on Broad Street near the 7-Eleven. The victim was taken to Rhode Island Hospital for one stab wound and is expected to be okay. Police say there was not a scene at the Broad Street location or at the hospital. We are also following updates from Tennessee tonight after one person was killed and 9 others were hurt in a mass shooting. It happened near Tennessee State University Saturday night. Police say the person who died was a 24-year-old man. Among those injured were 3 kids between the ages of 12 and 14. Police believe the incident stemmed from 2 people shooting at each other and are still searching for the suspects. Let's get a check on the forecast now. Meteorologist Kelly Bates joins us live in the Weather Center. Kelly, what's the latest with the weather?
Well, we have taken a turn. We do have clouds that have been building in really all day long, and now we've developed these showers that are currently moving through a portion of our corner of southern New England. They've been going across central portions of Massachusetts really most of the day. But right now here in Providence, we do have showers. We've got some raindrops already on the camera lens. We have a current temperature of 50 degrees as well. Winds are moving in from the northeast at 8 miles per hour. Now, we've been watching our visibilities because we have this northeasterly wind and an easterly component to the wind for us in southern New England. Tends to mean low-level clouds, patchy fog, mist, and drizzle, and visibilities have already been taking a hit with that, particularly in the Smithfield area, but visibilities are not down enough to impact road travel. Right now, your only road hazard would be the wet roadways themselves. Current temperatures in the 40s to near 50. Here we are with the showers that are continuing to move through. Wanted to call your attention to about central Connecticut. You'll see this weird orange line that stands up. That's a lightning flash. That's our lightning tracker. So there is a chance that we could hear from a rumble of thunder or 2, although they're not really expected to be widespread. If we see them, it's going to be kind of a one-off kind of thing. So yes, we have showers in the forecast. We also have a chance of an isolated thunderstorm, and temperatures are going to hold in the 50s through the overnight, making tomorrow morning start the warmest we're going to see for some time. We'll talk big chill when we come back with the longer weather segment in a couple of minutes from now. Alyssa?
Oh boy, sounds good. Thanks, Kelly. All right, taking a look at other weekend headlines now. Providence police are still searching for 2 suspects after a dog was shot in the leg in the middle of the road Saturday night. Police believe its owner may have been the intended target. It happened around 7 p.m. Saturday on Washington Avenue. According to Chief Perez, 2 suspects wearing all black ran from the scene. A neighbor we spoke with says he heard multiple shots go off and says a neighbor's car was apparently hit by the gunfire.
Probably 5 or 6 shots. You got the school right there, so it's students here, younger kids even, so I don't know, scary stuff for sure.
The shooting happened directly across the street from Johnson & Wales Harborside campus. Chief Perez says the dog owner is not cooperating with police and brought the dog to an animal hospital. There's still no word on the dog's condition. Tonight, the search continues for the inmate who escaped minimum security at the ACI in Cranston. According to the DOC, on Thursday, 26-year-old Joshua Torres was on work detail outside and simply walked away. Court records show he was convicted of carrying a pistol without a license. If you think you may have seen Torres, you are asked to call police. Turning to national news this evening, Floridians barely started to clean up the damage caused by Hurricane Helene when another powerful storm made landfall along the Gulf Coast. Hurricane Milton brought with it powerful winds, torrential rains, and dangerous storm surge. And as ABC's Alex Perche reports, today President Joe Biden toured some of the hardest hit areas, and his administration is now announcing energy projects that will help those areas impacted.
President Biden traveled to St. Petersburg, Florida on Sunday, getting a first-hand look at some of the devastation left behind by Hurricane Milton.
I spoke with first responders who've been working around the clock. I also met with small business owners here and homeowners who have taken a real beating these back-to-back storms. And they're heartbroken and exhausted, and their expenses are piling up.
Residents just now starting to assess the scope of the damage after the powerful Category 3 storm made landfall near Sarasota, Florida.
People are coming together. Neighbors are helping neighbors. It's been heartening to see all of the outpouring of support and help that people have been offering.
In the beachfront community of Inglewood, home after home completely destroyed, streets littered with sand and debris. And in Venice, homes nearly filled with sand. The only thing still visible from this pool is the handrails.
If you want to live here with this view, beautiful sunsets, be able to go out on your boat, enjoy what we offer, what South Florida has to offer, you have to be willing to accept that these storms are going to come.
Drone footage shows two homes in Lakeland, about 30 miles east of Tampa, nearly swallowed by a sinkhole.
I just zoomed my flashlight into it and I was just shocked because I'd never seen nothing like that before.
With hundreds of thousands across the Sunshine State still without power, the president announced $612 million in Department of Energy projects to harden the energy grid long term. Two of those projects in Florida.
This funding will not only restore power, but will make the region's power system stronger and more capable and reduce the frequency and duration of power outages while extreme weather events become more frequent.
Alex Perche, ABC News, the White House.
Power restoration efforts continue tonight in Florida, as you just heard. According to the U.S. power outage map, more than 790,000 people remain in the dark. This is new video from Rhode Island Energy as they help out in Tampa. In a post, officials with the utility company said, quote, "We are all in and all heart from Rhode Island to Tampa Electric." All right, still to come on ABC 6 News at 6:30. The countdown is on with just 22 days until Election Day. We'll take a look at both candidates making their cases to voters in key battleground states this weekend.